Hi, welcome along to the Diaries. Crystal here. I'm so stoked that you decided to join me today. We are going to be doing grammar. An unboxing video. I have got a bunch of Tarte stuff here. So I've picked up a few of their lip vinyls, the new formula to try out. And there's some other assorted things in here as well. And yeah, basically we're just gonna put it on the face and do some swatches and just see how it all unfolds. If that sounds like a good time to you, then just stay right where you are and we're gonna launch on in. So I have done something really weird to try and open this box. I don't know what the correct way is, but I'm pretty sure I didn't nail it. Oh, I think I was supposed to open this side. Anyway, this isn't a channel where I teach you how to open boxes, so everything's fine. This is a channel where we talk about beauty and whatever else I feel like talking about, essentially. So let's just unwrap, because honestly, I barely remember what I ordered. Tarte orders. They ship them quickly, but because I'm overseas, it does take a few weeks to get here. Although this one arrived slightly sooner than I thought. Okie dokie. Now, if I'm looking a little bit red-faced and blotchy, it's because I've just been crying because my baby, Billy Bowie Girl, who is in fact a dog, has just left with my parents for a week. And normally Billy stays with me, but I have a week of long rehearsals and engagements, and it's Endometriosis Awareness Month, so I'm doing speeches, and it's just, I'm not going to be home, and I wanted him to live his best life, so that's why he is gone for a week, and I bloody miss him already. He's the love of my life. Okay, so anyway, I do have sunscreen on. I've got my Airedale sunscreen on, which I'm absolutely loving. I'd mentioned that in my haul video that went up recently, but yeah, I love it. I think it's fabulous. So let's see what we've got in front of us. All right, now that's right. I got a gift with purchase because I ordered, what did I order? 4 of the new formula lip vinyl-y thingies, including one of those is a shimmering one and one of them's a sheer one. And the other 2 are more pigmented as far as I'm aware. So I picked up 4 of those. Yes, I've got the new Tartelette XL Tubing Mascara to try, which I'm really excited about. My holy grail mascara is the Hourglass Unlocked. Sorry, I just got a message. Is the Hourglass Unlocked mascara, and that is a tubing mascara. This one I'm really looking forward to trying. I did try the original tubing mascara from Tarte, and it was okay, but it wasn't like, meh, it wasn't oomphy enough for me. I like oomph in my mascara, so I'm really excited to try this more pumped up version. Yeah, cool. Builds for your longest lashes. Yeah, looking forward to trying that out. And I got whatever this is. Yeah, I forgot I ordered this. This is the Tarte Dab and Go Hair Concealer Corrector in, I'm hoping the shade is okay. I got light brown. Probably should have got medium brown, but I read a few comments that said that the color was different to what they thought, and so I thought maybe this would be a good way to go. So I'm just, oh yeah, sweet. Twist it open to use. Twist to remove the cap, push applicator down into lid to transfer product onto the sponge, and pop it directly onto the scalp and work outwards. So this is just to cover my roots. I don't have any right now because I actually dyed my hair like 2 days ago. But let's just see what the color, the color's fine. It's quite dark for light brown, but that's perfect for me. Cool. Oh, I wonder if it can make me look like I've got more hair. Oh, that's cool. So you can use it to like cover any bits of your scalp you wanna make look fuller, I suppose, as well. I have very thick hair, so that's not really usually an issue for me, but for covering grays is what I want this for. Oh, very cool. I heard really good things about it. I've been meaning to order this product for a long time, and yeah, finally had a sale, so I went, yep, let's do that. I also order my Opening Act Lash Primer from the overseas Tarte website because for some reason they don't stock it at Sephora here, so I have to buy it directly from Tarte, and I've been using this lash primer for at least 10 years now, and I love it. I will never be without it. All right. Oh, and this was a gift, a free gift. This is the Key Largo Glow Bronzing Drops. So I guess these are just ones that you add to whatever you're putting on your face, not sunscreen. I don't recommend mixing things with your sunscreen. But yeah, Sun-Kissed Bronzer, mix 1 to 2 drops with moisturizer or primer. Lit from within, bronze. Ooh. It's got hyaluronic acid and squalane in it as well. Sweet. All right, what I think I'm going to do is mix this into my primer. I think that's going to be how I want to dry it. Cool. So it looks like this. Little bottles. And it has 35 ml of product. My primer that I am using and that I love and was recently repurchased is my OAS Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer. I guess I should mix it on my hand. But I tend to mix things on my face just because, well, I don't know. I just find it convenient. So let's see. I'm just gonna, I don't know, like spread it around a bit. Hopefully it spreads easily, because I've definitely experienced ones that don't spread easily. Yeah, that looks nice. I can't feel it. It's very weightless. Cool. And I guess I could amp it up if I wanted to be even browner, but I feel like that's probably fine for me. It would, to be honest, probably mix better in with a moisturizer than with the primer here. I feel like I could use a little bit more on my forehead, so I am going to take a drop more and a tiny drop more primer. I'm wondering if you can use it as a bronzer, as in like not an all over bronzing shade, but a more contoured bronzer. Oh, that looks really nice. Yeah, cool. All right, I like that. I'm just wondering because I have also with me, I've got the Emco Beauty Super Glow Bronzing Drops. I'm interested to see what they look like next to each other. So same concept. Let's swatch those and then swatch this one. Oh, okay, cool. So these, I'd say the Tarte one's a little bit more watery, which is totally fine with me because it makes it easier to spread. I do have you can't even see the label anymore, but this is a Dr. Hauschka similar concept bronzing serum for your face. But I find that one really difficult to blend. So this is the Tarte one and this is the Emco Beauty one. Let's just, okay. All right, the Tarte one is much more liquidy. Definitely not as thick. And they both have a radiance to them. But yeah, the Tarte one's definitely really quite nice and light and fluidy. I like that. Well, I feel like I've just been on a tropical holiday, which is nice because I definitely have not. Sweet. Now for foundation. Let me just chuck some on. I think I'm just going to go in with, what am I going to go in with? Actually, let me put some concealer on. And I'm just taking the Emco Beauty Instant Concealer, Camouflage and Contour. I always call it the wrong thing because all makeup now has 17 words in its title. It's very annoying. Yeah, so I don't get to see my puppy for a whole week. And then I'm actually going to go join my parents, a girlfriend and I are going to go and going to go camping, which will be really fun. So my parents have a caravan and I have a tent. So yeah, that'll be cool. And then Bills will come and stay in the tent with his mummy. All right. Bit of that, bit of that. Easter tradition going camping. But I also, oh my gosh, I've got so much on this weekend. So I have to write a speech for the function that I'm speaking at before work next week. I have to learn the whole first act, my script for the Addams Family. I also have to learn my song. I have to learn the choreography for my song. Yeah, it's just a lot that's overloading my brain right now. Now I think what I want to do, just for interest's sake, is I want to try a bit of underpainting with this. I don't know if it's going to work because, like I said, it's very liquidy, but we'll just give it a go and see what happens. I'm using a bit of a denser brush to do it with. Oh, that looks nice. It's definitely got a bit of an orangey tone to it when it's used by itself. Obviously, when you're mixing it in, you know, it's much more muted. Let's get a bit of a glow. It's going to be a great summer product. Great for traveling because it's obviously a multitasker. I love multitaskers when I travel. Now, I'm just going to go in over that. Oh, I was going to use my Bare Minerals powder. I'm thinking about just using the CoverGirl Clean and Fresh foundation. So I'm just going to grab that and I'll be right back. Okie dokie. I have my CoverGirl Clean Fresh and I'm about to slap that on. So yeah, obviously really been busy in the last couple of weeks with Endo Awareness Month because I am an ambassador for Endo Australia. And oh, I've got this beautiful bracelet from Francesca. If you haven't seen these before, if you're in Australia, I'm not sure if you can order them from outside. I guess you can, but $20 from each purchase of these gorgeous bracelets goes towards Endometriosis Australia. But yeah, so I actually got invited to speak at a conference with Theresa May, the ex-Prime Minister of Britain, and Julia Gillard, who was an ex-Australian Prime Minister. So that's kind of a big deal. And the bad part is that I'm actually going to be overseas at the time. So I did say I'm more than happy to like pre-record something and send it through if that's helpful, or zoom in, although I'm not sure where I'll be at the date that it's on. I might be in Portugal in a hostel and I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is going to be. So, but yeah, I couldn't believe it when I read the list of speakers. And I was like, guys, are you sure I'm meant to be on this? I don't know. It's pretty crazy, but it's amazing that you know, awareness is really getting some traction now. So this is a very lightweight, light coverage foundation, which I like, and it looks very nice over the top of the bronze. What are they called? The bronzy glow drops? The Key Largo Glow from Tarte. Good news is I no longer look like I've been crying over the fact that I won't see my dog for a week. But you know what? If you have pets, you get it. The love I have for that little dog. It's through the roof. Through the roof. And he normally sits in here when I'm filming, so. But, you know, I might actually get some sleep for a change, which would be, because he sleeps on my bed and he does have a habit of barking at odd times during the night. All right, so that's on. Let's see how that's looking in with the bronzer underneath. I think it looks really pretty. Very happy. And I'm just gonna dust through I can never find where I put things and they're right in front of my face, which is just, it's very concerning. Yeah, I'm gonna just go over with my Kiko Milano SPF foundation powder in the T-zone. I like that I get a little bit of extra coverage with this powder. So I can use a nice light coverage serum and then just beef up the T-zone where I need a bit more coverage. This powder can be a foundation on its own, but I don't use it that way. All right, so we got a base on. Now let's see what else we're working with here. All right, so mostly lips and I've got mascara. So what do I want to use as well as these? Actually, before I go any further, I just want to do my brows, which I'll use my Benefit Brow Powder for in the shade 4.5. I can get back to you. Does that sound like a plan? I'll be right back. Alrighty, my brows are done and I'm gonna use my Bodyography cream eyeshadow in Citrine today because I just want to keep my eyeshadow really simple and quick so we can move on to other fun stuff. I'm gonna blend it out with the Sigma blending brush E25 Max. I like this. The more I use it, the more I like it. Pick up some more shades. It does seem to wear well on my eyelid, so I'm very, very happy with that. And I do have oily eyelids. I really like that colour. So in Australia, research suggests that 1 in 7 women and those who've had gender reassignment suffer from endometriosis. And it takes 6.5 bloody years to get a diagnosis. And believe it or not, that is less than it was. And it took me longer than that. There's a lot of being gaslit in that time and definitely affects your mental health. You know, when people are telling you that there's not actually anything wrong with you and you are at a point where you are feeling so desperate and hopeless that you just can't bear to be told by another person that there's nothing wrong with you. It just makes it so much worse. So it's good to see that finally in this country we are talking about it, and hopefully with that will come funding. Okay, eyes on. For eyeliner, I'm gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eyeliner. Mostly just keep that tight lined. Gotta love how quick and easy it is to do these things. I'm really into single like cream shadows and stuff at the moment. Of course, if a good eyeshadow palette comes along, there's no way I'll pass it by. I'm just waiting for inspiration, you know? Do want to get the Simply Posh Citrus Punch palette when that gets restocked. Hopefully I haven't already missed it. All right. The thing is, I've made quite a mess of that eyeliner, but it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna blend it a little, I think. Basically just slapping it on. Oh God, I've got to move that bloody basket out the way. All right, taking a Refa 3 pencil brush and just smudgerini. Bit of smudge action. Not really phased about clean lines in this circumstance. Fab. Let's try this mascara out. I'm really excited for this actually. So before I do it, I'm gonna pop my lash primer on because I use my lash primer every single day without fail. So this is the Opening Act lash primer from Tarte. It's my existing tube. Don't need to crack the new one yet. I remember the first time I went to a Sephora in, where was I? I think I was in the UK. And I was so excited because I was like, oh, I'm gonna pick up my lash primer while I'm here. But Tarte is only in the American and Australian stores, or it was at that point in time. So, all right, my lash primer is on. And now let's break out the new mascara. Looks like this. Straight up wand there. Standard mascara application process. I would say already, wow, already this is much more intense than the old, like the original Tartelette tubing mascara that I have tried. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm actually going to be so stoked if this is a winner because it's cheaper than the Hourglass mascara. Oh, I am making quite the mess. But it's not the one's fault, it's my fault. That looks great. Wow. And it took no work. Oh, I've got Billy hair on it. Oh, he's still here. It took no work to get an intense look immediately. Cool. Now it'll just be in how it wears throughout the day. That's really promising. Wow. I love tubing mascaras. They've changed my life because I have oily lids and I've always been the person that has transferring here and here. Always, always, always. I've tried a gazillion mascaras in my lifetime. And tubing mascara is the only type of mascara I trust. I do actually really like the Gwen Stefani, her makeup line, Give Beauty Can't Stop Staring mascara as well. That is the only non-tubing mascara I will wear. But I am thoroughly excited by this. I'm a big fan of Tarte and I have been for a long, long time. Like prior to the release of their Maracuja Juicy lip line, I was an OG Tarte fan. But yeah, it's getting better and better. I love that it's a female-owned company and I love that they focus on cleaner formulas. And I really like their motto as well. What is it? Kind is the new pretty? I think that's what it is. So I like their philosophies. I'm so excited about this mascara. Wow. So it's quite a wet formula, but often with a wet formula, like with the Hourglass mascara, it actually gets better after a couple of weeks. The formula, like when the formula gets a bit drier, it becomes a bit more dramatic, which I love. But this is immediate drama and I am here for it. This is very exciting. I read somewhere that like one of the trends for this year was going to be like no mascara, but like still wearing makeup, but just no mascara. And I was like, no, that is not a trend for me. I need mascara to make my eyes visible to the general public. Now, all I need is this mascara in a brown and I will be the happiest camper alive. Thanks, Tarte. Get my memo. Okay, well, that's how that looks. It looks bloody awesome. I'm so excited. I'm so freaking excited for that. Okay, enough ranting about how excited I am. Let's slap some cheek products on. Oh, and they did give me a sample. I've definitely used Tarte blushes before, but they've given me a sample of, I don't know what shade that is. Oh, Seduce Amazonian Clay blush and the Park Avenue Princess Amazonian Clay Matte Waterproof Bronzer. The bronzer I have on is already looking gorgeous, and I don't really like matte bronzers, so I'm not going to go with the bronzer, but I am going to pop the blush on over the top of, here's my quick sticks. Oh my God. No, that used to be my favorite Thai food restaurant. Nude Sticks highlighter in Bubbly Babe. Whee! I love Nude Sticks. They also featured in my last haul video because I picked up a really pretty product from them, which I am loving. I'm just gonna blend that with a sponge. And then let's try this blush out. I also have a MAC haul, a box right here that's just arrived, so I can't wait to show you what's in that. Okay, so this is the blush. And to apply it, I want a bit more of a diffused look. So I'm gonna use the Sonia G Sheer Buffer. I thought that's what it was called. I do like this blush formula from Tarte. I do tend to wear more cream blushes than powder brushes, although I have been having a bit of a resurgence the last couple of weeks. I've been quite enjoying. I did order some powder blushes from MAC. Some of their, I think it's the Extra Dimension formula of blush. I'll show you. We'll swatch them very soon. Oh, that's very pretty. Seduce. It's a nice colour. Okay. Happy days. Let me just put my moles in and we'll start swatching the lip finals. I just got a text from my mum to say that they made it safely to the caravan park in their destination, so I'm happy to hear that. Very happy to hear that. Okay, moles are back in. I do like to give them a little bit of a smudger. Now let's do lip swatches. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's start with the Sheer Berry. I have every formula that they make in these. I love the Maracuja lipsticks, the lip creams, the lip plumps. I love them all. So it's the same tube that we know and love, but with a very pretty lilac shade. You know what? I'll lip swatch all of these for you. Why the heck not? Okay. So it feels very much the same as the regular Maracuja Juicy Lip, the original formula. And that's a pretty, very pretty berry color. I'll swatch it on my hand as well. Okay, so that's the berry. Love that. So that was the Sheer formula. Okay, next we have Rosey Brown lip vinyl. Another beautiful lilac tube. They feel really nice on the lips. I would probably go in with a bit more blush for this shade. Rosey Brown. Okay, 2 to go, guys. Next we have the lip vinyl in Hibiscus, which I have Hibiscus in at least one other formula. I think I have it in the lip stick and I really like it. So Hibiscus. I'm loving the level of pigment in these. Oh, she is a beauty. I love that shade. That one's really nice. Hibiscus. Oh, she's gonna be a favorite. Yeah. Oh, yes. And finally, let's try the Shimmering Cranberry lip vinyl. I'm not normally a particularly shimmery lip kind of gal, but you know, I'm excited to try this because it has, again, it has a bit more depth to the shade. I've tried one of these in, I do have the rosy copper one, which is pretty, but I prefer it if it was deeper. So let's see how we go. Is this shimmering? Or is it sheer? Shimmering Cranberry. Okay. Well, it's definitely not glittery like I thought it was going to be. That's so odd. I can't even see the shimmer. I can't see the shimmer. I can't. Like I can't see any glitter particles. I can't see shimmer. Having said that, it's definitely light reflecting. Maybe I'm just blind? That's so odd. Well, anyway, it looks nice. The formula, I would say, is not as even in its application as the full pigment lip vinyls, but it does look pretty, and it does look really nice when that light hits it. It actually does look nice. But I was expecting it to be like, with the rosy copper shade, it's quite glittery. I mean, it's definite. You can see the shimmer for sure. So that's quite surprising to me. I do think it's nice though. And this is how they look on my hand. So from the top, we've got the sheer berry, Rosey Brown, Hibiscus, and the Shimmering Cranberry. And so that's everything that I wanted to play with today. Let's zoom you out. Oh, battery's dying. Any tick the clock. Let's wrap it up real quick. I really enjoyed using these Key Largo bronzing drops. I'm excited to have them. I liked the formula. It's really light and liquidy. Can't feel them at all. And I love the new additions to the Maracuja Juicy Lip family because I'm excited to have a gloss with stacks of pigment, saturated pigment. That makes me really happy. And the mascara, I think you could tell by my reaction, I am pumped to have this here. Let me know your thoughts on everything that I swatched and tried today. And please subscribe before you leave. Leave a thumbs up and a comment. And I'm off to go and wallow over my... No. I mean, I'm going to go learn lines. I'll be back with you very soon here at the Diaries. Okay. Bye.